This episode, I'm meeting a startup that's on a mission to unlock the front door of every home, including yours. And they build a company culture where every single employee is also a shareholder. Unloc is a technology company moving the keychain onto the phone. Their software integrates with most smart lock providers, allowing you to gain access or grant access to your home or office. Meaning, I never need to get off the sofa again to let anybody in. I love it! All right, Chris just shared with me the key. So I'm in the app, I click it, slide up, open, and it's connecting to something. And it worked. I'm in.
Hey Matt.
Hey Chris, how's it going?
Hey, good, thanks. I see the key worked.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, awesome.
Hold on a minute, the first thing I see in your office is this logo ArcRightX. Who are they?
Yeah, so ArcRightX is our incubator where our office is at.
Okay, it's a nice space.
Yeah, it is. Let me show you around it.
Cheers. Chris, rumor has it you have a special room.
Yeah, so we have a James Bond room.
What is that?
It's a meeting room. We're gonna check it out.
All right, I don't see anything, I see a wall.
Yeah, try and push it.
Oh no, wait, I've always wanted one of these. What are you doing in this room?
It's just a meeting room really, but it's really a good icebreaker for when you bring customers along or just for a team session.
Nice. Quite honestly, I think you're the real Mr. Grey now. That's why these doors, you just go and then something pops out.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Fire alarm.
Yeah, you shouldn't touch that.
You're kidding?
No.
I was like, fuck. So, Chris, how did you meet your co-founder?
So we used to work together previously at an app bureau. So we developed apps for a lot of large enterprises in Norway. And we just really clicked then.
And you didn't study together or knew each other from school, or?
No. So he's one generation older than I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many years is the age difference?
18 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's the same age as my mom, which is kind of funny.
You know, now you're how many people?
You know, we're a team of 16 people. And it's kind of a 50-50 split from technology and commercial. I think we were 5 people 1 year back. So it's been quite quick growth. You, interestingly, have a unique model to get people to buy into your company. Tell me about that. Yeah, so in Norway it's quite difficult to establish like option schemes like you maybe do in the US or something because of the tax regulations. There are ways to prevent that and to work around it, but what we saw that we had to try and introduce a new program where the employees actually buy shares up front for the market price. Which sounds crazy because you don't have to actually buy shares when you join a startup, like you have to pay to get hired kind of. So it's kind of silly. But it works great, and it's a good also like a test for seeing if you're actually committed and if you're willing to put some skin in the game. So now all our employees, all the 16, have their own shares in the company.
So I had a check here right now and I could write $1 million on it. Why would I invest?
Right, so what I usually try to flip that a bit around and ask, okay, the capital is interesting, but is there some other match, like is there an industrial match or a strategic thing that we can also work on? That's a different conversation though. You focus much more about, okay, how can this partnership, how can we both benefit from that? We need to have some kind of strategic partnership before it really makes sense, and that's also much more valuable.
16 people, what kind of backgrounds? What's your typical hire?
I don't think we have a typical hire actually. It's quite diverse. Some people are really into techno, other people are into like traveling and exploring the world, and some people are just purely into tech. But what we're looking for is that creativity, that you're wanting to do something that has a high impact.
Nice. And who was your most recent hire?
Krister, a previous serial entrepreneur, also joined the team quite recently.
Okay, great. Let's go meet him.
Cool.
Krister.
Hi.
So you're the newest employee.
I am.
What kind of attracted you to Unloc?
Well, first of all, the product. I can see that this is something that's going to happen, and I want to be part of that.
Is there anything super unique with this culture that was different for your previous startup or ones you've seen?
My last startup, we were 3 people.
Yeah.
And we were 3 people that knew each other very well. And what I sort of enjoy by being here is that it's that same value with just lots more people.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Awesome. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right, Chris, if you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
I have no idea.
Incubator or accelerator?
Incubator.
Biggest lesson you've learned?
Probably that you waste a lot of time on doing things that don't really matter.
Can you do it by yourself or do you need a co-founder?
You need a co-founder, I would say.
What's the best things about starting a startup in Norway?
Maybe because there's so much going on right now. The ecosystem is really booming and there's a lot of interest around startups and especially tech and software, so I think it's a good timing now.
If I offered you the value of your company today, would you take it?
No.
If I offered you 10 times the value of your company today, would you take it?
No, we gotta succeed with this.
Chris, here's a question from our last founder, Inspire Me.
Do you think it's important that Norway gets a unicorn, and why?
I think it's good that Inspire Me asked the question, but I think it's all about inspiring new entrepreneurs, like the next generation of entrepreneurs to have a showcase, to know that it's possible to build something great from really nothing.
Great, someone to look up to.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. Is that going to be you?
We'll see.
Chris, what's your question to the next founder?
Right, so when you're fundraising, do you go for local investors or do you need international capital, and why?
Good question. Chris?
Fuck.
I'm going to give you a hug instead. That's it from this episode. At least now I know where to get a new set of keys. I'll see you next time.